Hello, welcome to HCC Movie Makers Academy Movie Reviews. I'm Erik Calderon.
And I'm Trey, Dixon. The two of us just saw Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy is the new Marvel film, which is directed by James Gunn. It's also written by James Gunn along with his writing partner, Nicole Perlman. It stars Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, David Bautista, Bradley Cooper, and Vin Diesel. The story takes place in a distant part of the Milky Way, where a junker known by the name of Star-Lord, which is played by Chris Pratt, uncovers a mysterious alien orb that is wanted by an evil warlord only known by the name of Ronan the Accuser. Once a bounty is placed on Quill's head, he meets up with a ragtag group of eccentric mercenaries, and together they try to sell the orb before it falls into Ronan's evil hands.
The film is about 121 minutes long. It was filmed in England with a budget of $170 million. The opening weekend made about $94 million back, so it looks like it's a pretty popular film. I feel that the film is, well, that's about it. I mean, that's hard to say anything about what I think about the film. What do you think, Trey?
Well, I think I should probably preface this review by saying that I don't really like Marvel movies. I don't really care for them at all. I think that they are needlessly convoluted, utterly tensionless, overrated cash grabs that end up being an eventual regurgitation of themselves, being that you feel like you're always watching the exact same action sequence over and over and over again because either the circumstances never change or there's never a really palpable sense of tension that's established in the narrative. You're kind of just watching things happen. This movie is not the case. It is fresh, it is unique, the characters are really charismatic, and even if you don't understand the stakes at times, it doesn't matter as much because these characters are so much fun to watch, and I really enjoyed this movie. I would probably give it an 8 out of 10, and I've seen this movie twice. I would go back and see it again.
Yeah, honestly, it was hard to say something in the beginning because that's kind of the impression I wanted to give, and it's really interesting how James Gunn, it's really interesting how I think he has taken a little bit of everything with the opening scene, getting you involved with the characters, and really caring for the little kid. But then, he makes it serious.
Yeah.
He makes it funny. He makes it really stupid. I mean, there's some scenes in there where I was like, I can't believe they just did that. And you're sitting there in the movie, and it pulls you out of the film experience. And it really did. It pulled me out of the experience to think, did they just do that on film?
Yeah.
And then he draws you right back in, and continuing with the story.
Our world is facing an unstoppable threat. We can't do this alone.
We need the Guardians of the Galaxy.
What the hell?
Gamora, last surviving member of her species. Ronan destroyed her home and took her hostage. Drax, aka the Destroyer, a legendary warrior who lost his entire family at the hands of Ronan.
We're not gonna stand by as evil wipes out the galaxy.
I will fight beside you. I like your knife. I'm keeping it.
You're welcome.
All but the strongest will die.
She's hot. You're a good-looking girl. You should try to be more nice to people. I think she likes me.
You got issues, Quill.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes!
His people are completely literal. Metaphors are gonna go over his head.
Nothing goes over my head. I would catch it.
Rated PG-13. In theaters August 1st.